Hello everyone, this is Vamsi Krishna. Welcome to my YouTube channel Hayrik. Today we are gonna do wearable smart air cooler, and let's get into the planning. Today I will explain components and designing model about 3D designing and app designing, circuit code assemble, and next get into components. And I have used these are all components, and node MCU 5 volts DC fan and other stuff. I will explain this and I will explain the components. Let's see L2899 motor driver. In this motor driver you can control two motors. It have 5 volts to 35 volts input, and with the output 5 volts. ENA and ENB are the speed controls. If you remove the jumper pins, we can control the speed of the motors with the simple analog, right? We can control the speed of it. And en1 en2 are the each motor, en1 for clockwise, en2 for anti-clockwise, and same for motor 2. And next, coming to filter module, I use this SP1848SA27145 filter module. Before gonna buy this any component, just we have to refer some data sheets. After that we can buy. After we can buy. And next, coming to 4020 volt DC centrifugal DC fan. Before I buy in this, I just refer some data sheets and wish list and so many stuff. And it's pretty well good in speed and less noise. And specification, coming to specifications, it have operating temperature 10 to 60 degrees Celsius. And I also refer some data sheets, and I will make a separate video for this data sheet. And I used 18650 battery 3.7 volts, and we also know that series parallel connections. And next, I use the heat sinks to absorb the heat and cool from the filter module, and I use node MCU in this. And I will explain app designing. And go to Google and search for MIT App Inventor, which is free online software, and click on it and click on create apps and click on the start new project. And project name I given that test 1. Okay. And next, still loading. And we can see that here we have some user interface, buttons, click box, and so many stuff at here. Before starting, we just select the layout. I just select some random layout, horizontal arrangement. Here we can see that we can keep the layout in height, pixels, or full parent. I just fill parent, selected fill parent. We can adjust in pixels or percentage. Simply fill parent, click on selected fill parent, and this sidebar will be not visible in our phone, no problem about it. And next, I randomly took a button, and we also have so many stuff, but I took a button, text button. And we can also change its name. I just keeping the button in position, and I just keep it in center, and with align vertical center too. And next, we can also change the text button name, and we also keep it in so many font typefaces. I just kept in font bold. And next, coming to, we can also select the size in fill parent or automatic or pixels or percent. So I just keep it in automatic. And we can also select the shape, and we can also change its name. Text button 1, we can change it. I am changing it as on. Simply after and click on enter, we can see that we got this on our display. And I just took another button, and we can also change its name. I just keeping beside of that, and I am changing it as off. Okay, enter, and I selected the font in font bold, and next after that on and off. This is for screen 1. Next we are doing presently in designer. Let's get into blocks. This is the main process. But for button 1, this is the some blocks designing. When button 1 clicks, I just taking that button 1 clicks, and if you are using any node MCU, just we need to use the web. It is which is not non-visible, but we can connect to the web. And when button 1 and coming to button 1, we have so many, so I just took when button 1 click. Now this is button 1 click. When button 1 click, and next and get into text, and before that web 1 web 1 URL, I will explain it. And with the comment, I giving the just website name http 18. I'm just giving node MCU IP address 192.168.4.1, and I also giving the some state, and state you will get clarity in code, and state is equal to, I kept some random is equals to a. And button 1 click with that web name, and I just copied and duplicate. And same for button 2, I just changed the state is equals to b, and b. And next I just forgot about one thing, just we need to place that below get web block, and we can also create some screen too. Simply click on the add screen and create a name, and next click on screen 2. We will display like in our phone displays like this. Next get in the blocks, and this is our block completed, block code completed. Just I forgotten one thing, to keep the block get web. With that one we can get the web to the node MCU. From phone to node MCU we can get the web. I am just placing the some colors for indication purpose. I just took red for off, and on for green, and green for button 1, and I took text, and just I took join. The join, I attached that IP address and web name, and I took this color red. For when button 1 click, it shows for green, and button 1 off for red. This is our code. This is our block designing. And next click on the build for download the app, and next click on the Android app APK, and it took some time for getting download. Like we can also download the APK in our computer. For our phones, just open the Google Scan and scan the QR code, and this QR code will available only for 2 hours, and I will show in my phone how to download and process. Okay. And now open your phone and click on the Google Lens and switch to camera and scan that QR code, and we can download it, and we can see that it's downloaded, and click on open, install and install on anyway, and click on open. We can see that we just designed the app just like we got this, and we got on and off, and that's all. And next and get into the main app. Next click on the my projects, and I just created Hayrik and click on it, and you can see that Hayrik logo, and I just fill in this pixel in some pixels, and the button one next, I given that to the next. When the button one clicks, we just open the screen 2, and we can see that I just kept some Hayrik logo and off fan speed, off fan speed, low, medium, high, and just a given IP address. We can change the name as I told, and this text button, and I just selected the text button, and I give an IP address, and these are the screen 2 stuff. And coming to blocks, for screen 1, when the button 1 clicks, open another screen name, I just given that screen 2, which I given that. You can see that blocks. And next this is for screen 1, and I just select screen 2, and next coming to the designer, and this is for screen 1, and let's screen 2. I just did, and when I click on next, and it simply opens the next screen 2, and we can see that on, off, low, medium, and high, and next coming to the blocks, and this is the symbol blocks which I have told in that last video, and I just forgotten to the call web dot get. This is the main thing to get the web from the phone to the website to Node MCU. And next these are I just changed, then I just initialized to the some variable A, B, C, D for each process to get. And after that we will get this QR code. We just simply download using the recent process in last video. And after I downloaded the app using the QR code, and next this is my Hayrik app, and when I click the next, I just get into the next screen too, and we can see low, on, off, low speed, medium, fan speed, which we can also change this text fan speed, and this is the app. And next coming into the 3D designing, I designed in Tinkercad. It's very simple, and I will definitely make a video on this.